Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today I'm going to work on the Roxy Creations weekly challenge for week 37. And Rachel made some book page covered with digital pockets that can be done for little like inserts into journals, or in my case, as usual, most likely going to be used for Happy Mail. So let's get started and see what I can come up with today. Got some lovely pages from one of Rachel's digital kits, which are her pretty backgrounds, I think these are. And then I've got some book page, and so let's get going. Okay, set that up there. Yeah, well, actually, we should probably start with this one because it is a slightly more simple version. Rachel made several different versions, but this one is a book page that's still joined, and I don't have as much rag paper. Excuse me, let me get a sip of my coffee. As much rag paper as Rachel has, so this is a fairly strong piece of book page from an Italian book that I did get from Rachel. So I'm going to fold this up, and then because I want them narrow enough to fit into an envelope, I'm going to I'll fold these in, because I use usually a business size number 10 envelope, so it's like just slightly under 4 inches wide, that you can get your whatever it is you're putting in there, your letter or whatever. And so on this one, I just wrapped it with the digital, so a pocket in the front, pocket in the back. I will probably come in here and put some writing space, and then I'm going to tip in some paper here, I think, to make these actual little pockets as well. So, but anyway, let's get going on this one. Pretty straightforward on this. I'm going to go ahead and cut the corners out where I got it layered over each other there, to kind of reduce some of the bulk. So, hope everyone's having a really good day today and has had a chance to do something creative. I have a super busy day. I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and I'm having lunch with a friend, and then tonight we have a wine tasting event with our friends over at Spin the Bottle, and a lovely lady that bakes cakes named Cheyenne. And so it's going to be a wine and cake tasting event tonight. So busy day. Now I am going to use this Italian liquid glue that I have because it's quick and it doesn't seem to go through the papers the same way that my art glitter glue does. If you were with me, I think last time I made pockets for one of Rachel's challenges, left just a little line for the art glitter glue. So I'm gonna try to avoid that this time. So, and hopefully you can hear me better. I didn't realize that I didn't have my volume all the way up on my iPad, which is my iPad mini, which is what I used to record on. And I guess that makes a difference. You know, me and my sensitivity to sound, that I don't usually keep things turned up to full volume, because then if I'm watching well, usually it happens to me when I'm on Instagram, video will come on and the sound will be really loud. And I'm just going to go ahead and also do just a little slit, no, not a slit, like a little teeny tiny pie piece where hopefully you can see that. I will glue that over the top, and I will glue this down to the page just to add a little bit extra strength, because like I said, this is not the rag paper like Rachel used. So, to say, oh, what a lovely morning we had in Arizona. I think it was down in the mid-70s this morning, and that's just wonderful. Yesterday it was, I think, only like 98 here in Chandler where I live, and that's like the first time since May that we've had a day under 100. Excuse me, I'm going to need another sip of my coffee. Sorry to be drinking my coffee while I'm visiting with you all, but like I said, I got a really busy day today. So I got to get my video done. And probably on this one too, I'll come in and just attach a little piece of paper to make this just a slightly deeper pocket. But I don't know. I may not. It depends on what I have to put in it. I'll put this real quick. And then let's see. This is the one I want to use for this. I can't remember which one I wanted to use. I think it's probably this one. I love this clock. Let's see. Yeah, we'll use this one. I love the clock, so I'm going to put the clock down. How deep do I want these pockets to be? Up there-ish. So, do that and get my ruler out with this one. I apologize, my chair is very creaky today again. I don't know what the deal is with that. Of course, I would say if it, oh yeah, that's right, yes, I do want it from there. See, I convinced myself I'm doing it from the wrong side, because I know I tore the top corner when I was taking my edges off that earlier. But I was going to say, if it had been me yesterday, I was very creaky. I went back to my exercise class and was able to do my 6 mile Monday that I strive for these days. And I was feeling it last night in my hips and my knees. Hadn't been to my exercise class for a couple of weeks. We had a holiday, and then I had a blood draw, and I was wimpy after my blood draw and didn't go to a later class, so I missed my class for a couple weeks, and it was very, very nice to go back and see everybody, of course, and do some moving around. But after I sat for a couple of hours last night watching TV, I probably didn't sit for a couple of hours, I probably sat for an hour, and got up. It's like, oh my goodness, my old knees were hurting. All better today, though, which is great. So, go ahead and glue along the bottom here. And I'm not going to fold this one until it has a chance to dry, since I'm using the liquid glue. It'll take a little bit longer to dry, but I can show you the other one, this one that I made. Okay, so I will line that up. Yeah, straight-ish. Didn't quite get it straight, but that's okay. So then that makes the pockets on the side, and then in here we could add, let's see, do I want to add a little piece of, yeah, let's go ahead and add a little piece of that maybe. Let's see. Numbers on this. So let me fold this over. And I'm using fairly heavy paper, and as usual, I cannot remember the weight of it. It is still a copy paper, but it's it's a heavier weight than it's like a 60 or 80 pound paper weight, not cardstock weight. Let's see if I can work there. Let's see. I want to do that, or do I want to do that? So I'm just thinking if I do that, then this might catch. Okay. Let's make sure we get enough glue along that top edge then, so hopefully it won't catch. And I'll probably be putting a tag or some bits of Happy Mail in this pocket, so it's not like it's going to be in a journal and have lots of things being pulled in and out of it. Wipe that off. Go ahead and put some glue here on this side, which I forgot to do. And I'll close that side as well. Oops. And on this side, let's just use a little bit of, let's use some washi tape on that one. Just to kind of reinforce that edge. Grab my glue stick. I'm trying not to get too excited about the weather though, because it will get hot again. I'm just really hopeful that it won't get horribly hot. It will definitely, it's supposed to be over 100 again by Sunday, but that's okay. As long as it stays under, about 100 and 105, I think I can tolerate it. I don't know. I don't have it in me anymore to do any more of those 112 days. Oof. That last one just about did me in. So then this is just a small tuck here, and the page, the proper pocket on this side, which after it dries, I'll probably come back and put a little notch in so it makes it a little easier to see the pocket. Well, let's see, that's not going to stay down. Let's use the art glitter glue. Ooh, pulled the whole thing loose. Okay, well, this is what happens when you get in a hurry. Okay, let's glue that down. Hold it for a second. Pressure of getting the pin back in while I'm videoing. So anyway, so this is this one, kind of a simple one. Now the next one is, Rachel said, her most complicated one, and of course it's the one I love the most. Okay, so I took a piece of newer book page. This is out of I forgot the name of the artist, George O'Keeffe, book that I have, and they're really large pages, which I love little books, I love big books, and it gets me into trouble because it's, nothing's the right size for the journals and stuff that I make, but sorry, I'm having another sip of coffee there. Okay, so I took a piece of book page, and then I took one of Rachel's digitals and wrapped it all the way around. So for this one, I decided how high I wanted the digital to wrap around on the page. And then in this particular case, I decided I wanted this really cool lock. I guess it would be from a door. It's a really ornate door lock, I think. And so I folded it so that this side could be a tuck, on the inside of this little, I'll call it booklet for lack of a better word coming to my mind at this moment. And then I'll fold this down so that we have the angled pocket on the front. Goodness, yes, can't see this glue either. I need to practice more using my liquid glues, don't I? I'm not very good with them. I do really prefer my glue sticks. So this is going to wrap around like this, but I also want a pocket here. So I'm going to take the book page out so I don't cut a hole in it. And then I'm going to cut down here a little bit into just another little kind of a pie-shaped piece along the fold line there. Pull that out. Do the same thing over here. Oops. Gosh. My eyes today can't see. So I'm going to cut down the fold. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it for this, to make sure I'm cutting it about the right depth. It's not terrifically important. So let me just fold this over. Trying to do it rather straightishly. Probably really crooked, and it is really crooked. Glasses are sliding down on my nose. No wonder I can't see. There we go. Okay. So then we have this here to reinforce that little pocket. Put the liquid glue back out. Nice thing about liquid glue, though, or especially in this form, you end up with such sticky fingers. Sometimes even with my art glitter glue, I end up with glue on my fingers. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. So here's just a little piece of book page. I'm slide it in here. This will wrap around like this. So now I want to, let's see, I'm going to use my art glitter glue because this is a little heavier paper. So I'm going to run just a little bit of glue here and along that edge and then along here. And then I'm anchoring it with this tuck spot. Slide that over. Try to get straight. There we go. So we've got that glued down, and then we want to put glue, yes, just along this edge, but I'm not going to put it along the top. I'm going to put it along this edge over here, this edge along here, along the bottom, and I think I'll put just a little bit on the book page on that side to kind of anchor it down. Pin back in my glue. And then I'll, oops, open the book page up across. Oh, I didn't get that lined up very well. Oh, whoever gets this will have to forgive me. Or maybe I'll put a little piece of washi tape there to hide that little shortcoming there. I guess I went in a little bit too far. So there we go. And so the finished one, I put my lid back on my glue. So the finished one of these, I covered up my clock. Oh, I'm talking too long. It's like this pocket on the front. I'll put some writing paper in here, tuck spot on the back, and another pocket on the back there. So there we go. I think that is, I'm going to call it good for today. I'm not going to decorate them. I hope to, but I will do that, of course, before I mail them. Let me see if this one dry. Flip it over here. So we have these two that are the book page with this little tuck spot pocket on the inside. And let's see, is this one dry enough yet? I think it is. Yes, I really didn't do well with that one, did I? Yeah. This one will require some jiggery pokery to get it to work properly, but you get the idea. And as always, I encourage you to please go over to Rachel's YouTube channel, which is Roxy Creations on YouTube. For her digitals, it's Roxy Creations on Etsy. And here we go. This is a fun little project. So if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, please like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear from you. Maybe if you could tell me what kind of things you would put in these pockets, whether you're going to use it for a journal or for happy mail or for whatever you want to use it for. If you've got another use for it, please let me know. I would really appreciate that. Please mention that down in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you. And it really helps my little channel grow. It's growing a little bit lately, but I'd like to continue to grow. So like, subscribe, comment, and I'll say thank you for joining me today. And I hope you'll join me again in the future. For now, I will say bye-bye.